Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome back to Rebirth the Body channel where we are discussing everything mental health. I hope that you are feeling okay. I hope that you are well. I hope that you are in good health and in good spirits. And if you're not, I hope that you are actively finding ways to feel better. And we're actually going to be talking about today one way to feel better. Okay, and what sparked this video is my client told me, "You are always talking about journal, journal, journal. I don't know how to journal." And I was so happy that he expressed that he literally was like, "Look, I don't know how to journal." Too often I make assumptions that journaling is easy, you just do it, but journaling for me is something I always found comfort in and found it easy was because I have always been a lover of writing. So him expressing that to me gave me some time to really look at, okay, what are the aspects of journaling? What does that actually look like? Okay, so we're gonna go over some steps that should help you start really actively journaling in your everyday life to address different aspects and just to get to know yourself on a deeper level. Explore what your desires are, explore where there's pain and some things that you perhaps could address to get to a higher, more loving sense of self, to get to the pure you, right? So the first aspect of journaling that I would like to discuss is setting intention on what do you want out of this experience, right? So some people are going into journaling literally like, okay, I'm on a self-healing journey, I am on this spiritual journey, so I am going to journal and I'm going to write to learn more about myself, what I learned from the universe, and also to create a deeper connection, a more intimate connection with myself, right? I'm getting to understand my thoughts and analyze them and also know what they are. So many times we don't take a second to just take a break, take a moment and reflect on what we are experiencing throughout life. And once I finally received counseling, throughout my 20s, experiencing counseling and really seeing, wow, so much had transpired in my life that I had not even taken a second just to reflect on and see how it had impacted me and influenced me. Because what you will find is a lot of these past experiences that are unresolved, you are acting out of those experiences. There are certain behaviors that you have that are due to those experiences. So they're impacting and influencing your relationship with others and, your relationship with yourself. So be intentional about the journey. What do you want from this experience, right? What is the goal? So part of being intentional also is setting a time. When can you journal? When is the best time for you to journal? Let's talk about when not to journal first, okay? We do not journal when our kids are up running around playing. We're not journaling when the house is super busy. We are not journaling when, we're at work unless we're on a break, because you want to have your mind focused on strictly journaling. So this is a project that you want to do in a private, intimate setting. Perhaps a setting that sparks your creativity. Sometimes I like to journal by the water. I love journaling by the Mississippi River. It is very calming for me. I love the sounds of the water. It just ignites an element of myself. It soothes me, it calms me. So it puts me in an element to explore myself and to get intimate with me, okay? So you want to set a time. Be consistent. What does this time frame look like? Are you dedicating 10 minutes a day to journaling, or are you journaling once a week for 30 minutes? That is going to vary from person to person based on your needs and based on your time frame, okay? So create a comfortable space. Make sure that the environment is conducive for journaling, conducive for getting comfortable and being in a relaxed state, if you will, right? It doesn't have to be completely quiet. You might want to play some music, but be very conscious and aware of the music that you play, because sometimes that can influence your thoughts. That's why some people will say journal in silence. But I say just get started, okay? Just get started. It's something, once you become more in tune with yourself, you begin to do exactly what you need, because you're tapping into listening to your divine self, listening to your higher self, and knowing what it is that you really need, right? So if you need silence, you're going to be guided into silence. If you need to sit out at the park under an oak tree, you're going to be guided to do such. Just be open to, changing the environment if you need to, just to spark that inner relaxation and just getting comfortable and soothing yourself, right? From just the everyday hustle and bustle of things. Nextly, okay, sometimes I have people that like, I don't know what I'm going to write about. Like, I don't know what you want me to write about. Sometimes you just want to reflect on your emotions. So use some prompts. Like, you might want to try to say, I feel like this because, right? You express how you feel. You express why. You might want to look at, what are some things that I feel challenged by? That's another prompt that you can use. What am I happy for? That is another prompt that you can use. What am I currently working on? Which struggles am I having? All of these are prompts that you can use just to spark the writing process, right? So any questions that just dive into how was your day? How's life right now? Any of those questions, just to get you started to, just write and explore yourself, explore your feelings, explore your thoughts. You might want to write a poetry, write a rap. It doesn't necessarily have to be all about complete sentences and the formatting. Just write fragments or just words, right? So you just want to begin to write what's on your mind. That might be how you want to start. On my mind right now, or what I'm thinking about right now. So for people who are having trouble on what to journal about, use those prompts such as, I feel like this because, and today was this type of day. I feel that these are the challenges that I'm currently facing. So any of those work, but you want to just get started. So even if you can't get complete sentences and paragraphs out, that's okay. Just do fragments and words until you get to where you want to. Because ultimately, this is about reflecting on your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, your behavior patterns. You're looking to identify themes, right? And the reason why you want to identify these themes, they will help you to know where are you having challenges, right? And for example, one of my themes that I was able to identify was embarrassment. I hate to feel embarrassed, right? That was something that I had to literally work on. And so I tried different activities and hobbies and added other things on my plate to help me move past the theme of embarrassment, trying new challenges, understanding that I can laugh at myself. It's okay to make mistakes. Sometimes I'm going to fall, like understanding those things and making myself reflect on why do I feel this way, right? And being able to say, okay, I had a problem with embarrassment because I had this ideal of I needed to get it right all the time. That's a problem that a lot of us face, right? We feel like every single time it has to be perfect. We need perfection. That was something that I had to work on. And through journaling, I was able to identify that theme. So journaling allows you to reflect on the patterns. What behavior patterns are you having? Are you one who always quit every project that they start? Are you a procrastinator? Are you a liar? Are you a cheater? What exactly are you looking to work with? Identify those themes, identify those behaviors, because you're reflecting on them in an effort to make adjustments where you need to, right? You're evaluating yourself. You're doing this is a self-evaluation process that allows for you to now shift into new patterns, shift into new attitudes and ways of life. Many of the times we feel like we're just stuck in these behaviors. No, we're not. We can create new patterns. We can create new thoughts and beliefs on life. It's just more so about consistency, practicing, and understanding the why. Why am I taking on this new approach to life? What is this about, right? And so we're reviewing and reflecting. This is, essentially what you want to go back to do. This is not happening all the time, but periodically you want to look back at your writings. You want to look back at your journaling and see how far your mindset has come, your thoughts have evolved. I have journals from when I was in high school. Imagine, right? The places I have journals of some of my most darkest moments when I was like literally suicidal. I have journals of those thoughts and of those patterns. And being able now to see how far I've come over this decade plus time and seeing how my mind has evolved, okay? And also identifying those themes from that was in my writing from that period of time and seeing, okay, am I still dealing with those same themes and why? Okay. So you want to use your journals as a way to reflect and also self-analyze yourself. Okay. It allows for you to come up out of yourself and make, really evaluate where you are and why and where you're trying to get to. Always have a space for gratitude in your journaling. It's not something that you have to do all the time, but gratitude is the highest frequency. So that is a frequency that you want to internalize. So constantly, write about the things that you're grateful for. Write about the things that you're thankful for. Talk about your growth and how much you progressed and how you're so grateful that you have guidance and protection and you're constantly being giving the tools while you're on your journey to higher self. Call on those things, and most importantly, practice gratitude. Practice saying thank you. Thank you, ancestors, for all you provide for me. Thank you, Most High, for always guiding me. Thank you, my angels, for being around me. Thank you, my spirit guides, for being around me. I am grateful for you. Call on that gratitude spirit, okay? So I hope that this helps start your journal, your experience and your journey with journaling. Okay, journaling has lots of benefits, and these are scientifically and statistically proven. That journaling really benefits with reducing stress levels, reducing depression levels. It helped people who were suffering and are suffering with PTSD. It has been statistically proven to really just improve the overall mental well-being. So practice journaling. Make it a life journey. Like, make it something that you do, no difference from self-care, right? Just how we do facials and we brush our teeth and we put on certain, lotions and oils. You want to do that for your brain. You want to do that for your mental state as well. Okay. So here is to the best days of your life. I hope that you are feeling well. And if not, I hope that you are actively working to feel better. I am sending you love. I am sending you light. I am sending you protection. Here is to the increase, and here is to the expansion. Here is to the best days of your life. Have a good one, family.